Now, some of you may know who this bozo is. He's a retired NFL athlete, played a couple years, has a YouTube channel, switched from making car videos, talking about building generational wealth, now gives the hot plays. His whole channel literally turned into every other stock guru grifter up here. I want to ask you a question. Is Barry Sanders up here giving the hot plays? Peyton Manning? Is Jerry Rice? How about Jerome Bettis? Ben Roethlisberger? Tom Brady? Is Michael Jordan up here giving the hot plays to the stocks? No, they're not, right? So what do you think maybe they did differently with their money than maybe he didn't? I want to also ask you a question. Is he on a beach? Is he at a private villa somewhere around the world? Is he chilling on a yacht? Is he in a Wall Street stock suit chilling at Goldman Sachs? No, he's a guy with some cars and a nice house. And because he has that, people think he knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to the hot plays. Now, he's going to give a stock ticker. I'm going to have to fast forward it because this guy is infamous for just dragging videos out, reading off of his phone, trying to keep you engaged long enough to keep you tuned in so he gets paid more, because that's what happens. The longer you stay tuned in, believe it or not, on a video and you're not a YouTube premium and you got to skip those videos, I'm going to give you the secret, we get paid more. So he drags it on. He gets to the stock ticker eventually, like 8 minutes into his video. But I want you to hear all the warnings he gives you. Now, every warning he gives you protects me where I can react on this. Where if he ever tries to sue me for a defamation of character or anything, or all these grifters, they can't, because it's not financial advice. It's not stock advice. If he ever tried to bring me to court and say it's defamation of character, I would just have my lawyer say, well, it's not stock advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. So for you to sue him, you would have to admit you are giving stock advice. And if you are giving stock advice, we'll just locate all the people that you sold your mentorships and your schools, your Patreons to, saying it's not stock advice when it really was. And then we'll take it from there. So here we go with all the warnings. He's going to warn you. He's going to warn you.
Well, all right, man. Y'all know from time to time I like to bring y'all something that I believe could potentially 100x.
I believe the winning lottery numbers tomorrow are going to be 1, 5, 7, 22, and 36. I believe they are. Very good, possible, highly chance I'm not going to hit, but I believe I'm going to win.
Now, this is not financial advice. I don't got no guarantees for you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing an idea with you. Now, you got...
Why don't you ever show a buy order all the advice that you're sharing, do you buy this stuff? Like, do you ever show a buy order, a 1099, a bank statement? Or are you just making videos for content, for views, showing your cars, your houses, in the event that people hope that they can get the same thing, the houses and the cars, by taking your not financial advice? Do you actually buy any of this stuff, or do you just talk about it? Or is it just entertainment, education purposes only, just to make videos and talk?
Guys who've been rocking with me for a while have heard me mention 100-bagger. And I've mentioned that in quite a few of my recent videos. And I know I've gotten some feedback from some of you guys saying, Richard, what is a 100-bagger?
All right. 100-bagger is you put your money in something and 100 times X. Simple as that. I'm going to spare you. I'm going to fast forward in a little bit. He's going to keep talking, and then he's going to read from a phone on what a 100-bagger is. He doesn't even know what a 100-bagger is. You 100x your money. Okay? Simple. Very damn simple.
And I want to go ahead and walk you through what a 100-bagger is real quick, and then we're going to talk about this one tiny AI stock that I believe could be a 100-bagger. Now, again, I'm just giving.
When he says the stock ticker, okay, I want you to click it into Google Finance, Yahoo Finance, any brokerage statement, any brokerage institution you got, click it in and see the history of this damn stock and see the history of this company. Okay. You're probably going to read the same thing I read. They're an oil and energy company, but now they're AI. That was the biggest flaw of the dot-com crash. Regular companies were putting .com behind the name of their companies, and it created the biggest bubble. Yeah, I have a feeling we're on the verge of that bubble, even bigger now, called AI. Uh, it was companies that had little warehouses that sold socks, making socks.com, but literally had no way to get the socks to people, no way to deliver it. They were rebranding their name .com. Okay? .com, just changing their names.
Giving you my opinion. I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know if this will happen or not.
What he's pretty much saying is, I don't know shit. I'm just randomly going on YouTube, making videos about stocks that I find that are small, that are cheap, that broke people and desperate people can buy. Because people with real money are not putting their money in this bullshit. So all you desperate people that want to get rich quick, and all you people that think you're going to get a house like mine and a cars like mine, this is what I need you guys to possibly do. Sign up for my crap, and maybe one day, not never, February 31st, you will get the stuff that I have.
But that's the reason I'm doing the video, is to give you my opinion on why I think it could happen, right? So let's just clear that up. I'm not an expert here. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing an idea with you. But
my opinion is I should be 6'7", but I'm not. I'm barely 5'9". Okay, I should be 6'7", but I'm not. But in my opinion, I should be 6'7".
before we talk about that tiny AI stock, let's talk about what a 100-bagger is, because in my opinion, that's what I'm hoping this thing becomes. So it can change my life.
Did you just so wait a minute, it can change his life. So let's rewind that.
Talk about that tiny AI stock. Let's talk about what a 100-bagger is, because in my opinion, that's what I'm hoping this thing becomes. So it can change my life forever. So here we go.
So you need to read what a 100-bagger is, bro. A 100-bagger, like I said, is your the stock you buy 100 X's, okay? It's 100 times in the bag. All right. It's gonna change your life forever. You're almost 60, bro. You're almost at the 401k withdrawals with no penalties, Roth IRA with no penalties. You already have a home and cars and Ferraris and Mercedes. Your life seems like it's already changed forever. Or is it not what it really seems to be? Which one is it? Because smart people can identify this. A lot of desperate people and a lot of people who are not that bright cannot figure this out. Now, we're going to fast forward this because we don't need to know what the hell a 100-bagger is. I already gave it to you.
Specs and competent management. A long-term investment horizon is all sustainable, competitive.
Hold on. I have to find where he actually said the stock ticker because he just rambles and just goes on and on and on. I have to find it. Sorry, guys.
Leverage and Apple, believe it or not, ratio, and often a small portion of my portfolio find these companies, these go to $1 million. Yes. That's a 100-bagger.
Oh, God.
So it returns to a...
He's still talking about a 100-bagger. All right. I might have to let this play out, guys. I'm sorry until we get to the stock ticker.
Guy like me, $100 for every dollar I invest. This means that a $10,000 investment in a 100-bagger stock would grow to $1 million.
No shit. I didn't have to read that from a damn phone. Let me try to find this stock ticker.
Method, certain characteristics are often seen in historical 100-bagger stocks, such as...
This guy's still reading about this shit.
me giving you a little bit of background on why I'm introducing or sharing these little tiny AI stocks with you, because I'm looking for 100 baggers. And I just walked you through what a 100 bagger is, the whole concept behind it. So
Meaning you're buying lottery tickets.
let's move on. What's the name of this company? This tiny AI company.
Why can't you just say it off the top of the dome? You gotta look at your phone for it. You don't know what it is. What you put a little yellow star next to it to remember to talk about it.
Here we go. It's called Vivacor Inc. That's the name of the company, Vivacor Inc. Let me give you the ticker symbol. V as in Victor, I as in inside, V as in Victor, K as in keep. That's
All right, let's take a look at this dog shit. Surprise, surprise, catastrophic collapse. Google this stock ticker for yourself and read, okay? Just read about it. I think they might be I think they're being investigated right now. You could put your money in this if you want. We're going to tune in, okay? 1 year from now or a couple months from now. And we're going to see if this dollar stock gets up to $100, because he's talking about 100 bagger, right? We will revisit this. What the hell is today's date? Is today the 30th or the 31st? Yes, today is July 31st. I have to set a reminder for next year. We're going to give this stock 1 year, and we're going to see if this 100 bags, okay? Remember this stock ticker, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember this stock ticker. V as in Vice, I as in I can't stand these people. V as in no value, K as in keep your money in your pocket.